This is the Bittersweet and Twisted Records podcast with Vince and Bobby. I'm Vince, and Bobby's not here. I mean, she's still part of the show, but she's just not here for this recording, and I will get into the reason why in just a second. This is our first podcast of 2022, so welcome. I know it's been a while since we did our previous episode, which was back on December 1st, and we had every intention of doing these on a regular basis, but life happens and gets in the way. After the last episode we did, I got sick. It wasn't COVID or anything, I just got sick, and then I fucked up my back, so that went on for a couple weeks, and then Bobby got sick, and then it was the holidays, so everything was just a mess. No real time to do this. And Bobby's busy now. She's a graduate student, so she's getting that finished up. So she has things to do, obviously, outside of record hunting. Me, I've got nothing to do outside of record hunting. So here I am doing this on my own, and we'll see how it goes. It's kind of weird sitting here doing it by myself, but you know, I'll get used to it, I suppose. I've got some ideas for some upcoming episodes to fill the time before Bobby's able to rejoin us. Hopefully those episodes will be of interest to people. I've got one new thing I'm going to do today in a few minutes. It's going to be a really short episode. It's not going to be like our usual hour and a half episodes. If this thing's half hour, I'll be shocked. But I mean, hopefully you'll be entertained for 20 some minutes. We were going to do a best of 2021 releases, but I mean, we're at the end of January 2022, so that's kind of pointless. I did want to bring up that last week that classic rock legend Meatloaf passed away. We featured Bat Out of Hell on our very first episode. And if you haven't heard that, go back and listen to it and check out the Spotify playlist that goes along with it. Bobby went into a lot of detail in that episode, and that was one of our really long episodes, but there's a lot of information there. I thought it was a good one. Reignited my interest in Meatloaf, regardless of what, his personal beliefs may be. Everyone says he was a good dude, so I enjoyed most of his albums. I mean, he had a couple stinkers in there, but everyone does. Before I get to our new segment, I just want to remind everyone that regardless of which platform you're listening to this on, whether it's Spotify or Apple Podcasts or Stitcher or YouTube, make sure you follow, give a positive review, share it, all that stuff you do with things that you like. And hopefully you like this. Hopefully. Or at least you don't find it too fucking annoying. You can check out direct links to all of our different platforms at bittersweetandtwistedrecords.com. And there you'll also find a link to our eBay store. We've got records and CDs and cassettes and all bunch of stuff. And most of our stuff on there is cheaper than other people on eBay. So if you decide to make us an offer on something, don't be a dick with your offer. I mean, if we have something up for $12, don't send us an offer of $2. Come on, people. If I have it for $12, it's worth in that area. Don't expect like a 90% discount. Come on, it's not cool. I mean, we're just a little operation here trying to grow, and if you're gonna devalue us of $2 offers, it's not going to grow, and we'll probably just laugh at you and block you if you do that. So don't do that. We also have some merch on our website. We've got some shirts, mugs, all that stuff with our logo, which we're pretty proud of. Check all that out. That's at bittersweetandtwistedrecords.com. All of our social media is on there. Oh, and if you want to contact us direct, but you don't want to do social media, you can email us at bittersweetandtwistedrecords@gmail.com. Bittersweetandtwistedrecords@gmail.com. let us know. Let us know how much you love us, how much you hate us, what you'd like us to talk about. And I mentioned earlier I have some ideas I'm going to do coming up soon. There's some new things. Hopefully we'll do some more Treasures from the Bargain Bin this year. I'd love another record road trip. And that kind of stuff's fun. I mean, we'll see what happens. You never know what the world's going to throw at you. But until Bobby's back, let's just think of this as like early 90s Tears for Fears when it was just rolling. And it was good. Everyone, people enjoyed it. But people enjoyed it a lot more when Kurt Smith came back in the 2000s. And in this example, Bobby's Kurt Smith. So that's about all I got here because I'm going to start rambling if I don't shut up. So give me 2 seconds and what am I talking about? Me. I will be right back with the new segment. So, this new segment I got the idea of the other day when I heard a song on the radio, regular radio, that I hadn't heard in years, and I was like, this is a good song. I'd forgotten all about this. And so, this song and its singer got me thinking. Did I say thanking? I meant thinking. But it got me thinking about a segment, and this segment is called Panty Droppers. Where are they now? And since the beginning of popular music, in the 50s and 60s, you had singers that we will call panty droppers because he got ladies prepared, shall we say. You had Elvis, Engelbert Humperdinck, Tom Jones, Sam Cooke, Marvin Gaye, Bobby Womack, Isaac Hayes, Luther Vandross, Barry White, Teddy Pendergrass, and then later on you had Maxwell and D'Angelo, and currently you've got Silk Sonic with Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak, which is their album is really good, really great throwback album. But the artist we're going to talk about now, at this moment, is one Mr. Gregory Abbott and his massive hit from 1986, "Shake You Down." And it's such a smooth song. The production's so slick on this one. And he was really good at these panty dropper songs. And before music, he was a professor of English at the University of California, Berkeley, which was really interesting. Which, if he was, professor of English, he knew how to use words, I would say, and he knew how to shake you down. But when he started in music, he was a producer, and one of his first credits was a co-producer on his wife at the time, Freda Payne's Supernatural High in 1978. And he continued producing, including the single Goodbye Love in 1984 for members only. And then in 1985, he produced a single for EQ, which was the same goddamn song, Goodbye Love. So someone really liked that song. And he at one point did a duet with Whitney Houston. And in 1986, he released the Shake You Down album, which he produced, and it sold over 1 million copies. And the single, the title track, Shake You Down, went to number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 in the US. And like all great Panty Dropper songs, it's about getting it on, obviously. And apparently, he had thought of the phrase, "I want to shake you down," as meaning, I want to get with you. And he said to a lady friend, and it worked. So, song was born there. And after that massive hit, it was a hit worldwide, did well for him. He followed up with the albums "I'll Prove It to You" in '88, "One World" in '96, "Eyes, Whispers, Rhythm, Sex" in 2002, and "Drop Your Mask" in 2011. And outside of recording, he served on the board of directors for the Grammys and the Songwriters Hall of Fame. And at one point, I'm trying to think when this was, maybe 6 years ago, he had a internet radio show called G Sound, which he mostly just talked about and played his favorite songs, which it's on Bandcamp. So if you want to check it out, it's pretty cool. More recently, he's still out there making music. He's been releasing a few singles every year, and up through he was releasing them. He had some last year, and there, a lot of his trademark 80s slow jams, and then a few Caribbean style songs. I mean, a lot of it's it's good stuff. Some of it, your enjoyment may vary, but the slow jams are really good. He did one with Gerald Albright, which is a really good one. You can check out all those songs at the singles are all on Spotify, but you can check them out at GregoryAbbott.bandcamp.com, and the singles are on Spotify. And I'm gonna make a playlist, the Panty Dropper playlist for this episode, and I'll be sure to throw a couple of those on there. And you can keep up with everything Gregory Abbott at GregoryAbbott.com. I know we usually don't throw out plugs for artists on these podcasts, but why not? He seems like a good dude, so check him out. Check out Gregory Abbott and tell him you heard him on the Bittersweet and Twisted Records podcast. I think I didn't say podcast. My mouth is working against me, if you haven't noticed. But without Bobby here to keep me on the straight and narrow, I'm no good. Oh, goodness, I'm just rambling. But no, it's a good jam. I mean, if you want to hear about more Where Are They Now Panty Droppers, let us know. Or this will be the the only time I ever do it. So, like I said, this will be a short episode. I'm going to wrap it up. Again, check us out at bittersweetandtwistedrecords.com. All of our links for buying stuff, where to listen to us, whatever platform you listen to us. If you like this, if this wasn't too much of an embarrassment, you give it a like, give it a share, give it a review, give it a follow, all that fun stuff. And maybe next time Bobby will be back. I don't know, but hopefully it won't be too long. But until then, hopefully I didn't embarrass myself too terribly much, and I will see you guys hopefully in a somewhat semi-regular basis. Bye, guys.